Oh, hi. I got something for you. A rose. Ah, here you go. You look so familiar. Have we met? Must have been destiny. I can't wait to get to know you. It feels like I have known you for a long time. Who am I kidding? Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new video here, and as you can tell by the title, it's a Q&A video, but a little festive, if you know what I mean, for Valentine's Day. Today's Valentine's Day. To celebrate Valentine's Day, even though I'm forever single and everything, I might as well do a Q&A for all of you. So, here I am dressed for the occasion, just to be fancy and nice. So I got your questions here, so let's go right ahead and answer some of your questions. Who do you have a crush on? Please answer! Honestly, I don't have a crush on anyone. I don't think anybody has a crush on me. Forever single, a lonely man. I'm a virgin. I just sit in my room all day long doing nothing. I'm just all a lonely, lonely man. I'm just forever single, man. To all of the egos, including JR Die and JD Thrift, happy Valentine's Day. Anyway, here's my question. If you could pick any animal to be fused with, which animal would you pick and why? Why the fuck would I want to fuse with any animal? This is not the human centipede. Hell no. Honestly, I don't know. Why would I want to fuse with an animal? Why? Why? You're pretty weird. That's kind of weird. Why would you want to do that? What is this, your sick little fantasy that you love to do? You love to act out in your mind? What's your favorite ego of yours? Mine is JR Die. Now that's a tough one because I like all the characters. Honestly, if I had to choose one, probably my favorite one as of right now is Dr. Robert Spindler, because of the fact that I was able to name him after my late grandfather and just name that character in his honor. I think is probably the best thing I've ever done. Probably the coolest things I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? Bash your fucking head in. What is your favorite animal and why? Well, this guy right here, he's my favorite. Dogs are my favorite. Dogs are my favorite. Because they're so lovely and adorable and cuddly. What's your dream vacation? Man, that's a interesting question. One place I've always wanted to go to was Germany, because that's where my grandparents were from. They originated from Germany. That's my nationality, and I felt like visiting my native homeland just to really appreciate their history and everything like that. Is there any other YouTubers that give you inspiration other than Mark and Jack? Or any other YouTubers you watch in free time? The other YouTubers I watch in my free time are just top 15s, chills. There's this YouTuber I discovered recently called F01. He did a documentary on the development of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, which is infamous for killing and ruining the Spyro series. Ruining Spyro's reputation and everything because of how rushed and buggy and glitchy the game was. It was planned to have like 25 levels and stuff like that, and ended up having at least 8 levels. You know why? Because people at Universal were like, can we get this out before holiday of 2002? And you know what happened. That documentary was really well done, and the fact that he was able to like get in contact with some of the people that worked at Check 6 on the phone and spoke to them about the crazy, chaotic development cycle of like Spiral Into the Dragonfly. Like there was like one point that they were pretty much eating out of peanut butter jars. They were not, wasn't really good. So if you want to check out that channel, go check it out. I believe it's F01 or F01. I have no idea. It's either 0 or O. But I highly recommend you go check him out. What or who inspired you to make edits in the first place? I feel like I might have answered this one already, but to elaborate, one day I was scrolling through Vine, when that was still alive and well, and I came across these things called edits, 6-second edits. People were using Vine to make edits, and I thought that was mind-blowing, that the fact that people were making these edits so awesome, by the way, in a 6-second time frame. It just blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit, that concept just blew my mind. I'm like, really? People do that? And then when I kept watching more and more and more of them, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should throw my name into the mix. So I started making edits myself, and I'll say that they were at the beginning they were kind of crappy, but over time I have improved. But the one that really started to make me start doing edits of Mark was you. What's your favorite ego? Or what's your favorite genre of music? You would think I would go with dark as the obvious choice, or anti. But honestly, I have to go with Wilford. Wilford Warstash. Wilford Warstash knows what's best. You better taste the rainbow, motherfucker. One of my other favorites, Chase Brody. Dr. Schnieperstein, the good doctor! That is my chair! Antisepticeye. The fucking turtle! Darkiplier. Googleplier. Those are the ones I like a lot. But my favorite genre of music is pretty much like rock and roll. I usually like to listen to the old school music, like music from the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, before they started to go to shit. Listen to the music that before they started going to shit. Today's music is just not as good as it used to be back then. Who is one YouTuber you wouldn't do a collab with? Well, I already know my answer. The Paul brothers is probably the one YouTuber I will not collab with, because they can go to hell. Hey, how are you doing? I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm pretty sure you're good. At the beginning, it sounded like the beginning of Mad Mike. Hey, how you doing? You wanna buy ice cream from my shop? It's me, Mad Mike. I run an ice cream shop. Da 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 da. Well, I'm doing good. Surprised that's not a question, but I can live with that. F. Fuck. Why? What is your favorite color, song, and food? Favorite color? Red. Favorite song? Cult of Personality by Living Colour. And food? Chicken Parmesan. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Now, this is not the only person that asked me something similar. Another person even asked me what inspired you to make a YouTube channel. So, to answer both of your question, back when I made my YouTube channel, it was not for any video making or anything like that. I made my channel back in November of 2010. I just made the channel just to comment on videos, and that was it. pretty sure I'm not the only person that has had that history, like, of how they made their YouTube channel. But as I started to watch more and more videos on YouTube, it gave me that spark. Like, I started watching, like, unboxing videos, reaction videos, like, stuff like gaming videos. Like, that started to really spark the interest in me. Like, that's when it really dawned on me, like, man, I would like to do this. This is something I would like to do. Honestly, I was like 15 when I started making my first few videos. I was like 15 years old. Now I'm almost 23. I'll be 23 in like a couple months. But still, I've been pretty much been doing this for almost 10 years. Now that dawned on me, like, Jesus, I'm getting old. Oh my God. Can't believe that it's crazy, man. But overall, like, mostly just seeing other people's videos, like unboxing videos and reaction videos like that, that really started to give me that spark, that give me that interest of making my own types of videos. Like, hey, why not? This is a would you rather. Would you rather be famous for something you did, or be famous for helping another's project or idea? Honestly, I would like to be famous for something I did, like a video that I made, because I want people to be amazed. I want people to be amazed and entertained. I want people to be entertained with my content. So, honestly, I want people to be like, oh my God, did you see that guy's video recently? That it was so well done, man. Like, that's what I always want. Like, the one video that comes to my mind, and I'm always proud of it, and I always kiss its ass all the time, is the cosplaying birthday video. That video, by far, was something that I was really proud of and really, really into doing. And it was a video that was in development for a couple months. And I've always wanted to do something like that, and I was super proud of how the final product ended up coming out. And I remember, like, for a while, it was just like, not necessarily like the talk of the town, but the talk around my community. Like, not necessarily my Instagram feed. People were still talking about it, like, oh my God, that video was great, that was awesome. The fact that J.R.I. appeared at the very end was shocking, like, oh my God, stuff like that. But that's the thing I would love to be famous for, is something that I made, something I did. What's one thing that defines you? That is a good one. That is a good one. I don't know, man. Honestly, I have no idea how to answer that question. What is one thing that defines me? I have no idea how to answer that. I'm sorry. It's just, you're taking me back here. Like, honestly, I guess my motivation, my strive to do better. Like, and to quote a famous movie, it's not who I am underneath, but what I do is what defines me. Whose videos do you watch the most? Is it Mark or Jack? I mostly watch Mark. Like, don't get me wrong, like, there's nothing wrong with Jack's videos. It's not because he's loud or obnoxious and because he's Irish. It's not because of that, but Mark I've been watching for the longest time. That's the thing. So, I've been watching him for over 6 years, so that's probably why. But, that's really who I mostly watch the most, is Mark. 2 questions. Is there any satisfying rage happening in the near future? Tee Gemini. If you could take 3 of your followers to any game world of your choice, who would you pick? I don't know. Like, I'm not saying it's ending, like, but I can't really plan out. Like, right now, I'm just focusing what I'm doing right now is just filming the questions. But, like, lately, I have now the Uno video series that I wanted to start doing, and I did put out the pilot early this week, and I'm waiting for your response and your feedback on it. If you want to see more of it, please let me know. But, I want to expand more to just Call of Duty. I don't want to be just playing Call of Duty all the time. But right now I just got to work with what I have, and I have a crappy ass computer and a crappy ass capture device and a crappy ass microphone. And I would always like to upgrade to a better equipment. And maybe once I do get that, when that finally that day, maybe once that day comes, then maybe I'll expand my content library a little bit, expand my range. And to answer your second part of the question, it takes 3 of your followers through any game world of your choice. To answer, like, who would I choose? I don't know, man. You, Toxic, and Alexa. Maybe you 3. You fallen angels. You idiotic children. But to the game world that I would like to take you to is probably to the Dragon World. The Dragon Realms. From Spyro, because I've been playing Spyro lately, so I would like to take you guys to the Dragon World. I don't know why that, but why not? What's your zodiac sign? Gemini. That's my zodiac sign. Who would you rather fight? Antisepticeye or Darkiplier? I honestly feel like I might have answered this one as well. Honestly, Darkiplier. If I haven't answered this question already, I honestly don't remember, but to answer it, probably Darkiplier. Because he seems a lot easier to take on. Why do you color your hair in some of your thumbnails? I was actually wondering that too. Well, let me explain. Let me explain. Explain that shit. Let me explain why I do that. It's because of how shitty the lighting in my room is. And to make it more blend into the thumbnail, in a sense, I like to color out my hair and try to make it one color. My hair is obviously dark brown, as you can tell. But sometimes my hair might be a little too bright, too light brown, because of how I do the video, how I use my crappy ass Photoshop on my iPad. That's really why. What would your dream job be, or if you have one? If someone answer your question, the original idea before I decided to become a YouTuber, to pursue that as my dream job, which is kind of weird. Making videos is a job somehow. That's just, what? Like, how crazy is that? But before that, my original idea of a dream job was being a meteorologist on the Weather Channel. Man. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, maybe around 6-7 years old, I always watched the Weather Channel all day and all night because of some of the programming, and just I was fascinated by the concept of the weather and hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, or snowstorms, or whatever. That always fascinated me, and I was like, maybe I should pursue this. But after a while, I just kind of lost interest because I grew out of that phase, and obviously then YouTube started to pop up in my mind, and that's when I decided, you know what, maybe I should just go with YouTube instead. Okay, the last one, I believe. What do you think of my horse vision of you? I think you mean horse version. I think I know what you mean. But horse vision is, huh? I don't know what to think, but I think cool. Like, I'm not that into that kind of shit where I make myself into a horse. It's just like that other question with what animal you like to fuse yourself with. Like, that kind of not my thing. But okay. But I'm a stallion, baby! I think it's cool. So that is officially it on today's Q&A video. So if you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to also check out my Instagram because I make clothes as a Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. I also do reenactments and cosplays on there, so go check it out. Be sure to also check out my Tumblr, it's in the description as well. So, before I go, I wanted to thank you guys. So before I go, I wanted to thank you guys for 900 subscribers. That is unbelievable. We're so close to 1,000. Let's let this community grow. That's what I want to do. Grow this community. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Some people move on, but not me. Not me. Did you miss me? I missed you very much. I've been really looking forward to seeing you again. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Xander. I'm glad you were able to make it to this romantic night of ours. I'm most definitely more romantic than him. He did nothing to help you. But I can give you everything. You can be like me, fierce and powerful. Wouldn't that be nice? There's nothing to be afraid of when you're with me. I can provide, and I can take you wherever you like to go, even to the places you don't want to go. What a lovely time we're having here, aren't we? We can really get to know each other. You just have to trust me. It's as simple as that. Life is ours to choose, but why do we need to choose in life? It seems like our date is nearing its end. Hope to see you again soon, so that we can be together forever.